Hi guys, it's me, Jeannie, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do your pick a card reading for your message in the Gemini season. Before we begin, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below, tell me if any of this resonates with you. Now this video is going to be for all zodiac signs, and this is just how your message is going to be during Gemini season. Gemini season is from May 21st to June 20th. So this is going to be during that time. These are messages that you might need to hear during that time. So these are going to be general readings. So if they resonate with you, that is awesome. I want to hear all about it. Tell me which one that you picked in the comments. And then also, if you want your own personalized reading, go head over to my website, which is witchofboise.com. Or you can be following me on Instagram. My handle is Witch of Boise. And again, these are general readings, so for some of you, it may resonate. Do not try to force it to resonate. There are 3 different options, so you can watch all 3 of them and just kind of pick messages that apply to you. All right, guys, so we have 3 choices. These are 3 stones that per the Crystal Bible by Judy Hall, one of my favorite books. These are associated with the sign of Gemini. So just in case you're wondering where that's coming from, that is where it is. So I just shuffled the card and kind of looked to correspond if it matched, and if not, took it out and just kept on going until I got 3 choices. So let's go over those 3 choices. Your first one is Tiger's Eye. Your second choice is Aquamarine. And then your third choice is Calcite. So 1, 2, 3, pick a cat in a can. We're going to start with number 1, which is Tiger's Eye. This is courage in this deck. Very cool. So also in the Crystal Bible, it says that Tiger's Eye is a protective stone against curses. It brings out integrity, assists in accomplishing goals. It helps recognizing both your and others' needs. And it's also a really good grounding stone. It's actually one of my favorite stones to wear. Also, you had 3 songs that came on during this reading. You can definitely listen to the songs to get additional messages or check out those lyrics. They might have additional messages in them. The first one was a poetic retelling of an unfortunate seduction by Bright Eyes. And then the second one was Goodbye Girl by Squeeze. And then the third was Cowboys Are Frequently Secretly Fond of Each Other by Willie Nelson. All right, so some of the overall energies that are happening is number 43, Spider, and then number 25, the Fox, but it's in the reverse. So with Spider, this is about weaving, it's creating, it's making, getting all that creative energy and starting to do that. This is also trying to let go of so much control too. Let the universe help you weave that. You don't have to control which part of that web you're trying to build. Let the universe do it. So if you feel like you're being too much of a control freak, step back. And then with that Fox in reverse, it is watching out for your self-esteem. So right now during this time in this Gemini season message for you, you might be having some self-esteem issues, but you want to make sure that you are balancing yourself out too. If you feel like you're too much of a wallflower, you've been really introverted, it's time to kind of step out of that comfort zone, as well as the complete opposite. This is that Gemini energy too, the 2 twins. So, if you feel like you've been really outgoing, maybe it's time to dial it back. So it's getting that balance going from there. All right, so let's get your tarot cards out. So your first card is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Your second is the 8 of Cups in reverse. And then it is the King of Cups in reverse, the Magician in the reverse, and the Empress in the reverse. So there's a lot of emotions that are going on during this Gemini season for you. I think that you're also waiting for something to happen or something to approach you. And there's a bit of just holding on to the past as well. This can be like maybe even thinking about an ex-partner, thinking that, oh yeah, they're going to be coming back. Okay, it's time to release that. And it's just kind of like you're not able to move forward. So let's really kind of hone in on that spider energy of creation and trying to get us out of that stuckness. And it feels like you have a lot of like energy and power and magic that's happening, but you're holding yourself back because you're so emotional and you're so focused on not moving forward from things. And you're definitely not taking care of yourself. So it's really time to feel feelings. They're gonna be there, but stop waiting for something to happen, and you need to actually start to create it, and you need to start taking initiative towards that, or even creating like journaling or artwork or something like that, where you're kind of channeling some of this energy out. All right, then you have lightning power. So you have a lot of power. You have a lot of energy that's going on, and you're just not honing in on it. So you have to know how powerful you really are. You have Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So this is telling me that you need to gain that power back. We need to get this blockage with that magician energy. So hone in on your power and just know that maybe things aren't so great right now, but you need to get into the mindset of infinite supply. Stop thinking that you're going to run out of something or whatever, because guess what? That's what's coming towards you. So you're just in that mind of abundance. All right, then we have wish upon a star, make a wish and expect the very best. And that is very true. This is that energy. This is going to be what's going to help you shift out of this funk, out of this I have to stay stuck in the past and not able to move forward. Then we have teamwork, work with others to make this situation come about. This is the time that you are not sitting back and waiting for someone to come to you. You are going to be going to other people. You're going to really hone in on your masculine energy in that sense. And if you find yourself stuck and unable to move forward, or you feel yourself kind of spiraling, go reach out to someone. This is a teamwork thing. Reach out to some friends, or maybe put yourself out there, especially if you've been single for a little bit. Maybe it's time to get into that dating pool again. It's all about the teamwork. This just feels like you just need to get out of your comfort zone, create, have fun. Then we have number 4, Venus, love. Love is in the air for a lot of you in that Gemini season. And I'm feeling like there's going to be a complete switch, but you have to get out of this funk. You can't be stuck on the past. You have to be able to move forward in order to receive this beautiful love blessing that's coming towards you. And then you have 49, Jupiter returns benefits. Okay, so not only are you looking for love, maybe you're looking for some, and this is a really good time. Gemini is such a really fun sign, really sexy, really just, you don't even know what you're going to get. And that's kind of like the thought process of you getting out of this funk, where it's stop trying to plan, stop trying to control, and just let things happen and be spontaneous and kind of roll with the punches in that way. And, if you're not looking for something serious, this is the time to go for it. But make sure that you do protect yourself. All right, and then we have the many hands of the goddess. Number 17. Beautiful artwork. Okay, number 17. And this is with the Kuan Yin Oracle. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius now, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she wants to assist you. So How cool is that? This is just telling you where it's not just one thing. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening, and you're going to have this kind of blessing in that sense. So just, it's time to feel those emotions and really take care of yourself. Don't get stuck in the past. Take care of yourself. Know how powerful and magical and beautiful you are. You deserve love, and take care of yourself this Gemini season. All right, guys, that is it for number 1. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if it resonated with you. We are on to number 2, which is Aquamarine, and this is communication. All right. Also in the Crystal Bible, Aquamarine is about courage, calming energy, reducing stress, sharpening intuition, and clears blocked communication too. And then you had 3 songs that came on. Now, this one is a French song. It's from the movie The Science of Sleep. It's Je ne crois Stéphane by Jean-Michel Bernard. Again, I probably butchered that. I apologize. The second one is Fingerhold by Ramona Falls. And then the third is Shakar Dan by Ravi Shankar, Ala Raka, and Kamala Chakravarti. I'm so sorry. All right, so then you guys got number 44, Hummingbird, but it was in the reverse. Now, what this means is that your heart's been closed, so you need to really kind of figure out and look into why you're all closed up. Why? This is where that communication is going to really come into play with that Aquamarine. So it's not only communicating to others, it's communicating to yourself. This is a really great time to journal. As well as Gemini is about communication. This is a great communicating sign as well. It's ruled by Mercury as well as Virgo. So it's just really good communication. So you need to make sure that you are communicating with not only others, but yourself. Okay, let's get your tarot cards. We have Temperance, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, Justice, Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, a lot of sword energy. Again, this is a lot of communication and thought. So right now is a really good time to be communicating with your spirit guides, with your guardian angels, with the spirit world, essentially. This is also a really good time to start to balance things into or even taking things into moderation. So if you have been overindulging on things, doesn't matter what it is, make sure that you are showing and seeing that and trying to balance it. And there can be a reason to that. And again, this is where that communication is going to be really, really clear. Now, there's going to be something that's happening this Gemini season that has to do with social media. So this can be someone that is watching your social media. This can be someone that is even kind of like spying essentially, or digging up kind of some stuff. Just kind of watch what you're putting out there. But this is also like a delayed message too. So we want to make sure that everything's coming to us in good timing. So we want to make sure that that communication is very, very clear. Now you are having some boss babe energy too, where you are ready for getting work done, getting straight to the point. You are very, very direct. The only thing I really want you to work on with all of this communication that's happening is watch your tone. Watch how you speak to people, because I think you're going to be too stuck in your goals and like what you're trying to do, that you're not looking at how you are not necessarily coming off to someone, but how you're treating them. And it's not anything against your character per se, but it's just how you are communicating. Now, we have also Justice. This is telling me that there's going to be something that is either a legal matter or it can be just karma in general, that things are going to start to balance out. So this is the time to be very truthful and honest, and just don't take justice into your own hands. So if something happens where you get upset, don't go into the revenge mode BS. We don't want that. And you're going to be starting some really beautiful creative projects, or you're going to start a really passionate energy that's happening. Now, another thing too is that don't get too caught up on, it's not like, I don't want to say it. I'm trying to find the good word for it, but it's don't get caught up on, wins and loses. Don't get caught up on failures and winnings and things like that. What you need to do is really, focus on that communication, being clear and honest, creative, all of that. The thing that's kind of a little bit worrisome, and that's that 5 of Swords in reverse, is telling me that there is a, it feels like a win, but it actually isn't. So it's don't get all gloaty and rub something into someone's face, because in the end, it's not going to be worth it in that sense. So in the long run, it might not be the greatest thing. So again, it's just kind of watching how you treat people and you're not being a jerk, essentially. All right, then we have music, harmony. This is a really good time to help communicate some of your feelings and help get into a harmonious energy. Although Gemini can be a little bit more chaotic than some signs, but the thing is that balance. It's the twins, so you're going to have to harmonize with them so it's not just one extreme to the other. Then we have Cardella, which is go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. This is a really good idea to kind of get out of this little bit of a funk, this little heart blockage that's happening. Is to go outside. This is a really good time to actually talk to either your ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, whatever you believe in, and just kind of reconnect with nature. It really does help. Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. That is such a beautiful message and totally true. So you need to have some compassion, not only towards others, but for yourself. And then you have Ocelot, which is undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So this is going forward with love. This is what you're wanting to do to unblock that heart blockage that's happening with that hummingbird. So we want to make sure that we are going off and living our life with compassion and with love. Then you have light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. And I think like once you start to get that energy, that light, love, compassion, and it's not just towards others. I feel like some of you, I just want to shake you. And this is with me included. It's you have to think the same for yourself. All right, then we have number 20, which is Scorpio. I transform. I honestly do feel, because we had that Scorpio full moon on Sunday. I have it right here. Sunday the 15th. And I think that did a lot for a lot of people. So I think that from May 15th, which is still in Taurus, is going to have that echo into this Gemini season. And I think you're going to really see yourself transform from this like kind of closed off, especially when you get that Gemini energy, that communication. You're going to start to transform and get this light, this love, this compassion. And then we have here the yellow tiger mother, and this is number 13. This is also Kuan Yin, so this is really, really cool that Kuan Yin came up twice. Well, came up in the goddess cards. Okay, here the yellow tiger mother. Sometimes we must be strong and hold true whilst all around us seems to be shifting and changing. The yellow tiger mother, Kuan in her guardian role, is roaring her divine sound within you. She asks you to hear her, to remember that you are a powerful being of light, and even whilst you are in flow with universal forces, your strong roots help you be at peace with your truth, standing your ground whilst your light shines true. Oh my gosh, I cannot make this stuff up. This is so cool. So you are a being of light, and you just have to understand that you have to be strong right now, and you are. So things are going to start to shift. And I think that there's going to be a couple things that you just need to watch out for, which is that 5 of Swords in reverse. But everything else is just communicate, open your heart up to compassion, love, and light. And I think you're going to start to see yourself transform, especially with you connecting with your guardian angels. All right, guys, that is it with number 2. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. We are on to number 3, which is Calcite, and this is relaxation. Woo, I love that. Okay, Calcite is also, according to the Crystal Bible, amplifies energy. It's a cleansing energy as well. It helps speed up development and growth, and it opens up to higher awareness and your psychic abilities. That's a really awesome stone. So you had 3 songs that came up. The first one was Caroline, Please Kill Me by the Coma Cinema. The second one was Bright as Yellow by the Innocent Mission. And then the third was True by Spadu Ballet. Or Ballet. All right. So then you got number 2, which is Hawk. And I don't even know if I've ever even gotten this card. The hawk is about a messenger, which is very, very interesting because Gemini is kind of a messenger sign. It is ruled by Mercury, so it is about communication and things like that. So this is really cool. That's kind of corresponding with that. But it's about messenger, and it's being aware that you are constantly receiving and giving messages, and you need to be open to receiving those messages and signals. And this is also a sign to be looking at your life from a higher perspective. And perhaps that you're too kind of like in it. You're too into like maybe some stupid situation that's happening. And it's time to kind of fly out of it and look at it from a higher perspective to maybe see, you know what, this isn't right. All right. And so then your tarot cards are the Hermit in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, the Empress, the Emperor in reverse, and the 2 of Cups in reverse. So right off the bat, I do honestly feel that this is something about a relationship, and it's like you need to relax. But this can also be something that has to do with your feminine energy and masculine energy, because everyone has both a feminine and masculine side. But there's something that you were very closed off with this Gemini season, and you're not wanting to really do some soul searching. You're just kind of wanting to skip over it and just move forward. And that's just not going to work for what's happening right now. You need to know that you are not alone, and that you have other people that are around you that can help you and guide you, and to kind of help you get out of that. So they might not help you get out of the whole situation per se, but they might have suggestions or ways of getting you out to change, to move forward, to open up into that soul searching energy. Now, you're in this really beautiful feminine energy right now, and this is really nurturing yourself. This is nurturing and being at home, kind of nesting. It's giving birth to really some great ideas, but this masculine energy is not cool. This masculine energy is being more of a dictator than a fair leader. So if this is something that is correlating with you, you need to make sure that you are not dictating and being mean to yourself. You have to lead your life with truth and fairness, and you're not being fair to yourself. And this, if this is a couple too, the masculine energy is, pardon my French, but is a dick. So there's some sort of imbalance that's happening that is in a partnership. So there's just like a really bad imbalance. But the thing is you have to look at it at a higher perspective, because then that's when you're going to start to see maybe that relationship wasn't all that, you know, it's getting into that different perspective, getting out of it. But the biggest thing is to start healing on this. Now we have cloud shape-shifting. And I feel that there's a lot of this is a moving energy that's happening. This isn't just like a said and done kind of thing. So just be wary of that shape-shifting energy, because it's a moving target right now. Then Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Beautiful energy. So with Mother Mary too, this is like divine love too. So just knowing that anything can happen and just expecting a miracle, but just let it go. Don't get too stuck into it. This is when the hawk energy, you need to fly above it, expect it, let it go. All right, and then you have Abundantia, which is prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. And with this feminine energy, that Empress being in the upright, you are open to it. So keep open with that. Then we have forgive. It's time to let go of anger or blame. So this is going back to that energy that's happening where there might be an imbalance in a relationship or whatnot, but you need to forgive yourself and you need to forgive the other person and truly forgive in order to either move forward with them or move forward without them. But you have to be able to forgive. And then we have 26, second house, owning. Now this can be for like possessions, but whenever I got that with that forgive, it's own up to it. And that's the thing where it's whatever this happened, whatever broke this apart, you need to own up to your part of it, because very rarely is it a one-sided deal. You have to own up to your own issues that you did and not just point the blame at someone else. Very rare is it one-sided. So own up to your own doing. All right, then we have number 15, Ivory Swan Goddess. Ooh, okay, let me get to there. All right, oops. And that is the Ivory Swan Goddess speaks of spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your soul light never fades, beloved. Release guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough in any way, so that you may release your beauty and be more of yourself and shine your divine essence into the world. Very cool. And I think that's kind of like what is happening anyways, but this Gemini season is going to really project that out. All right, and then you had number 40. Here we go. And it was the Yin Empress. The Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and success to her beloved devotees. Your sole purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine, the Yin Empress herself. You gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in the following of your soul purpose. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. So this is confirmation right now that you need to be focusing on your healing in order to get onto your soul purpose that can be empowering and healing others and yourself. So really focus on that healing. Look at things from a different perspective. Own up to your own crap. Forgive what is happening. And, you know, it's just know that you're going to have prosperity that's coming towards you. And I think with the calcite, it's going to clean that energy and it's time to relax and just enjoy it. Get that feminine energy, which is all about receiving, and you're just going to start to receive. But you need to heal. And that's going to be what you need to be doing this Gemini season. All right, guys, that is it for number 3. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also, comment below. Tell me if this resonated with you. Oh my gosh, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for all of your support. If you're interested in having your own private reading, go head over to my website, witchofboise.com. And if you want to see what I'm doing on a regular basis or see a card every single day in my Instagram stories, go check me out on Instagram. My handle is Witch of Boise, all one word. I'm also on Facebook and every social media outlet, so you can find me there. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And guess what? We'll hang out soon. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day.